Hello, I'm Vallorie Wood, and I am here at the Sacramento Film Festival. My script, Vault of Dreams, is a finalist in the California Screenwriting Competition, so I'm very excited about that. Very excited to be here in Sacramento. I also have a book that I want to talk about called Fate's Hand, written by Richard Welch, my co-writer, and myself, and you can find that at the book publisher site, outskirtspress.com, and you can also find it on Amazon.com. And basically, it's a story, it's an action-adventure story, and it's in a genre that I particularly like, which is espionage and spy thrillers. That is the sort of thing that I like to write. And my co-writer and I have written several books, in fact, The Pursuit, Dark Glasses, and we have a couple of other scripts that we've written, Urban Camping and Fate's Hand. Not Fate's Hand, but Fate's Lot. Fate's Lot. And we are busy promoting those things, hoping that we can gain a general audience for our reading. So we would love it if you could look up on Amazon.com for Fate's Hand, F-A-T-E-S, H-A-N-D, and you will see that little synopsis about it, and you can also purchase it if you're interested in buying it. How would someone go about turning Fate's Hand from a novel to a script?
Yes.
Well, actually, we've written the script for that, and we simply just reduced it down to 3 acts. And of course, you know, when you go from 385 pages down to a 100-page script, you're going to cut out some things.
It's going to be different.
But basically, we kept the main idea of the story, the main gist of it, and the same things are happening if it ever does go to a movie-type thing. It really will be, hopefully, it will follow the book somewhat. I think that most times, you know, people say, well, I read the book, but the movie was nothing like the book.
Mm-hmm.
So you really won't know that until someone says, we want to make a movie out of it.
If someone come to you and said, "Oh, I would like to use your script for the film," what's your expectation, or ask them to do?
Well, of course, my expectations would be that the film, the script would remain intact. However, we know that in Hollywood, that isn't always the case. That the script that you start out with, that the writer starts out with, is not the script that ends up on the big screen. I just came from the Screenwriters Conference at the Sacramento Film Festival, and Lou Hunter from UCLA was talking about the fact that that very same thing I just said, that scripts usually are so rewritten, rewrite, until they are not the original material at all. And that directors like Clint Eastwood, which gives me even more respect for Clint Eastwood, he respects the writer so much that he really doesn't ever change the wording of the script. That's how it plays out on film. And I think that is a unique thing that happens, because the stories I've heard is that the script that the writer has, the original idea, it's never what ends up on film. So I would hate to see Fate's Hand become anything less than what it is. So my hope for it would be that it would remain true to the novel. My passion as a writer is really what keeps me going. I love storytelling. I love to come up with an idea for a story, to turn those characters into real people, In fact, I'm working on a story now that I've been working on for some time. And the stories, what happens for me with stories is that they become such real people that they talk to you in your sleep. They wake you up in the middle of the night and say, how long am I going to be in suspended animation? When am I going to get to leave this spot? And so I think that for me personally, writing is something I've done since I was a young girl, and it continues to be the thing that I love the most.
Thank you.